The third reason. Now you have made a decision. You have strong reasons. The third one, which boosts your whatever you want to do. It gives you more hope and encouragement. Is this? A lot of people don't do this. They only want to go to KL. Okay, yeah, they're already on the way to KL, and you arrive in Nilai. Okay, and you feel very stressed because you have not arrived in KL, but you don't want to celebrate. That you're already in Nilai. So this is the third secret. Celebrate. I always tell all these parents and children, why do you want to celebrate when your children hit 90 or 100? Why you don't want to recognize them when they hit 70 or 60 or 50 and 40? Don't you think this is a discrimination? Your child has improved, worked hard at his best of his ability from 20 and he got 30, and you don't want to celebrate. Why? 30 only, right? You only want to celebrate at 90 and 100. You are very, very bad as a parent. You shouldn't do that. You should celebrate your children's milestone wherever they are. Then you are not good as a parent. Only want to celebrate at 90 and 100. Then you are being very unfair. That's wrong. Celebrate every milestones. If your children got 10 and examination went on, he got 12, celebrate. Congratulations, son. Do well. It's okay. Try your best. Your job as a parent is to give them encouragement, not to give them fear. Fear. I must get 100. Why? Just to boost your ego, just because you couldn't get 100, is it? Or maybe your time, your classmate had 100 and then they compared you, is it? Can you see how selfish you are? That you only want your children. You're forcing your own expectations on your children. You are being selfish. You better stop that. You have to treat your children with love. Okay? Treat them with care. Give them encouragement. And the one thing a lot of parents are not doing is celebrating your children. When is the last time you celebrated your children getting 30 marks for mathematics in school? You don't do that. Celebrate with your children. Why only celebrate at 50 or 80? Celebrate at 100. Maybe 20, 30. Celebrate. Okay? You get straight A's only makan. One straight A's, one B, no makan. You see how selfish you are? It's very bad. You don't do that. Okay? So, celebrate milestones. Write this down somewhere. So, when this boy, Fayaz, when he achieved a certain milestone, I don't know what I bought him. I bought him a drink. 2 years ago, I bought him a drink. I was so impressed with his achievement. I bought him a drink. He was so happy. That is how I celebrate milestone. Okay? You don't need to buy your children Lego or big sets. Just buy a drink. Hey, congratulations. And then announce your children's success to people. Tell, hey, this boy got 30 for Mandarin. So your friends will be like, 30? What's so great about 30? And then these are the people that you have to avoid. You must tell, look, my child had 20, now he got 30. And you must be very excited with these tiny achievements. Then your children will be like, wow, even at 30 also my parents recognize my success. Wow, I think I've got to work hard, I want more. So because celebrate tiny milestones. Okay? So don't be unfair by only celebrating major milestones. It is the tiny successes which you recognize in children. They will contribute more towards seeing the smile on your face. Even though tiny success, you got to celebrate it and make it a big major thing. Like for example, the little drink I gave Fayaz, he was so happy. Even though it's just a drink, it was about $10. But it's not about the money, it is about celebrating. Do you know what happened now? He's beginning to sing in Mandarin. Not because he wants the drink, because he enjoys the milestone achievement. Okay? Milestone achievement. that you achieve a certain point. That's why when you are going from Seremban to KL, maybe you stop in Labu. Okay, never mind. Celebrate. Go for makan. Finally, I reach Labu. Then you reach Nilai. Celebrate when you're in Nilai. Then you go to where? I don't know. Mandarin Stack. Celebrate when you're there. Enjoy the journey. Everybody only want to reach the destination. They don't want to enjoy the journey. Why? Why are you doing all this? Everybody wants to be a millionaire. Only have 1 million ringgit in your account. You got 10 ringgit in your account, nothing to celebrate. Celebrate. You got 100, celebrate. You got 1,000, celebrate. 10,000, celebrate. Then it's nice. Because if you don't celebrate, then you're building the habit of not celebrating. You got 1 million later, so you won't be happy. That's why some people, even with 100,000 with them, also they're not happy. They want 500,000. 500,000, you're not happy. They want 1 million. 1 million, they're not happy. When is the whole thing going to end? Because they only want to celebrate the destination. I'm telling you, if you do not celebrate your milestones, you can never celebrate your destination. Ooh. Celebrate every step of the way. Okay, this is what my coach taught me. So when I started doing this, even my team members also love it. For me, I celebrate by going for dinner. The moment I reach certain milestones in my company, I take my team out for makan. Eat as much as you want. Makan. Wow, they really makan. I said, don't look at the bill. Just take whatever you want. Makan maximum. Last week I had a nice makan with my team. They all enjoyed. We took the highest package. It's a buffet dinner. We took the highest package. Whack everything you want. They enjoyed because I'm celebrating their milestone. They are celebrating our milestone. We celebrate our milestones together. So, what are your milestones when you practice Mandarin? Oh, I can see the Chinese character on the signage. I can read Ta Men Xiao. 3 words. Maybe you got 10 words. You can only recognize 3 words. Go for makan. You tell everybody my son could recognize 3 words. Okay? A friend talking in Chinese, I understand. I can understand 2 words. I understand bridges. These are all you celebrate milestones. Okay, I can recognize Chinese characters. They are talking, I can understand. I spoke a few words in Chinese to the chicken rice seller. Wow, the way he was looking also power already. You see, these are all milestones. What are your milestones? What are you doing every day? What are you doing? What are you celebrating every day? What are you doing? Do something. When you do this every day, you will see your journey towards being fluent in Mandarin becomes very, very strong, and this journey will be very meaningful. If you go through alpha level, beta level, gamma level, you will see this journey, this 3 years journeys or 4 years journey is going to be a very meaningful journey. Why? You decided. Number 2, you had a strong reason. Number 3, you celebrate every milestone. You do this, you see your journey in Mandarin fluency. 谢谢。